Mike Trout is here in MLB The Show 22 as a 99 overall. To celebrate Mike Trout coming out in Diamond Dynasty today, not only are we going to get some swings with this card in Battle Royale since I luckily drafted him, we're going to go through the history of Mike Trout, how he has evolved over the years, because he's always been the cream of the crop for Diamond Dynasty. And I think it's fun to go through the history of how all these attributes, especially on live series cards, have evolved over the years. Let's just hop right into it, shall we? So from my knowledge, Diamond Dynasty began all the way in MLB The Show 14, and it was a completely different mode. It was kind of like a team building mode, but I don't think there was much online involved with it. If there was, it was very minimal. And you basically just constructed your team with a bunch of players throughout the league. So this was Mike Trout back then. So as you see, all the attributes are scaled from 0 to 99. There isn't any 125 attributes or anything at this point. So you see, Mike Trout's got pretty solid attributes. This was now 8 years ago, so completely different point in Mike Trout's career right now. MLB 15 came around, and this is when I think Diamond Dynasties began to become that mode where you could build teams with players like this. And 99 Mike Trout, yes, he was just a 99 back then. He looked a little bit better on the attributes, but again, just look at how weird the whole screen and everything looks. I do gotta say though, I love that metallic look on the diamond cards, but this was still before my time of playing MLB The Show. In MLB 16 though, we started to see the normal pack animation and stuff as we do nowadays, and Mike Trout was again the guy to use. 99 overall, that iconic home run Rob. I love this card art so much. And shout out to my man Clutch there on the corner, because we'll see him again in a moment. And it was such a beginning stage for Diamond Dynasty back then. And my man Clutch always had the best reactions to pulling Mike Trout. 1 year later, we have Clutch again pulling Trout in MLB The Show 17. Again, that 99 card art. He's got the blue diamond style though, so a little bit different of a look this year. And I think this is really the year that really started that popularity with Diamond Dynasty, where you have the exciting cards in the packs, you have the exciting legends and flashback, but this is again such a beginning part of DD back in the day. It's crazy to think about how much has changed since then. Speaking of change, look at his attributes. Again, well-rounded, but he's gotten a lot better ever since then. MLB The Show 18 is a relatively cursed year if you are a DD player, but Mike Trout, of course, was the guy to use as a live series card. As you see Cougs, Mr. Green Screen Boy down there, you can see that Trout was only a 94, but had pretty similar attributes to what his other cards were. This is the first year that they scaled attributes up to 125 overall, so that meant there would be a separation between live series cards and then the legend and flashback cards. So Mike Trout was still a very wanted live series card. But of course, there were legends that were 99 overall that had attributes that went all the way up to 125. As you see, Mike Trout here was all below 99 overall, but nonetheless, he was still a guy to use. Gotta say hi to the Kugler again, because Mike Trout got an immortal card. If you played MLB 18, everyone grinded for these immortal cards. However, Trout wasn't that bad to grind. According to Cougs, you had to collect finest cards, which was definitely more of an expensive thing to do, especially since how DD was a lot less no money spent friendly back then. But this was immortals, like the class above everyone else in that game. And you look at the attributes, and they are very good, especially for back then. But it's crazy to think about how Diamond Dynasties even changed since MLB 18. Then when I started to get into the game, MLB 19 came around and we got live series Mike Trout. Again, pretty good for a live series card. Definitely the guy you want to pull, and was definitely the best live series card, really without a doubt, even back then. Well-rounded on the hitting, power, defense, and speed. But later that year, we got Signature Series. Since there was such chaos in MLB 18, and Immortals were like the cards to get, it created Signature Series where basically everyone who could get a card would get a Signature Series. So Mike Trout got a Signature Series 99 overall. I believe he was an Inning Program Award, if I remember correctly. And this card was really fun. Reverse splits, all above 100 on the hitting attributes, diamond fielding, and 94 speed. What a iconic card this was. Then MLB 20 came around, and this was kind of a different point for Mike Trout. I felt like as he started to get a little older, as he started to approach 30, you know, he started to get injured here and there, and other players started to become really good, almost to the level of Mike Trout. This is where guys like Ronald Acuna and Jacob deGrom and players like that started to push towards those high diamond territories close to Mike Trout. So in MLB 20, this is what live series Trout was. And he actually was pretty good for a while. And then we had our Legend and Flashback collection. This was the second iteration of it. And this card, you had to collect so many cards in the game to get, but it was so worth it. This card was arguably better than the other Trout. And don't forget, you could prestige the card. This is a really fun card. Then, of course, MLB 21 came around last year. Live Series Trout was really used in lineups all the time until at least the All-Star break. And as the year went on, he definitely saw his first really good competition as the highest overall player. Jacob deGrom became a 96 overall at one point, and he really started to have players at an even level to him. So Mike Trout finally was starting to become the player to maybe not be the most wanted as a live series card. And then, you know, we got 2019 Finest. In theory, this is our first retro Finest, where we got a Finest card for a player that didn't actually get a Finest card that year. So they made that MLB The Show 19 Finest card art, but it was Mike Trout, as we talked about. He didn't really get a card like that. And this card was actually nuts, especially at Parallel 4 here, because this is when parallels were a thing. 99 speed, 99 fielding, max splits versus righties. Like, this card was filthy, man. And then, of course, we had MLB The Show 22. First, we had Face of the Franchise Mike Trout. This is the first time we got a diamond that wasn't live series Mike Trout. And I loved how they did this because it gave people access to a Mike Trout on day one without having to spend too many stubs. And obviously this card wasn't super incredible as a 90 overall, but this is a really fun launch day card this year. They even included a silver in a BR program, which was very fun. So now you could get a silver Trout in Battle Royale and a draft him on your team as like a little BR glitch type player, which is always fun. But of course, live series Trout has gone through quite the transition this year. At points, he was easily the best live series. At points, he went to the point where you probably couldn't even get away with using him at an earlier point in the year with the level of contact that he had. 74 contact versus right is definitely low. And this is the first year, really, Trout saw competition as the best live series card. Aaron Judge became a higher overall. So even though Mike Trout is like that dude in Diamond Dynasty, and early on in the year, especially, he was the most exciting guy to pull, he started to become just another big diamond to get pulled. That first year that we really saw that transition in Mike Trout in Diamond Dynasty. And that leads us full circle to 99 Mike Trout that we just got today in the Battle Royale program. And I think this will definitely be the best Mike Trout we have ever gotten. Max power versus both sides, 91 fielding, 99 speed and base attributes. You have diamond fielding at secondaries once you parallel him a few times. And the thing that's going to make him so much better are the quirks. He has live series quirks since they gave him a current Finest card, which means he's got these incredible attributes, which are honestly pretty similar to someone like Ken Griffey Jr., for example, but he has quirks to play above that level. So being real, this is probably going to be the best center fielder in the game that we get all year, which is perfectly fine. It is November. I want all chaos in the end game. So we are going to actually play with Mike Trout in Battle Royale here. I drafted him in my BR draft, literally just out of sheer luck. And we're going to get some swings with him and see how he plays in MLB 22. Oh, but we're going to have our first at-bats at Polo Grounds. Oh, great heavens. First at-bat with 99 Trout. Come on. That's down the line, baby. It's only going to be a single because this is Polo Grounds, but that's a good start, Trouty. There it is. Joe Torre, oh my. That ball is decimated, oh my goodness, and that better not be caught. If this ball is caught, oh my goodness. To think he even came close. Frank Thomas is a triple. You don't really get to say that every day. Cattell. Let's keep hitting, baby. Oh, that is a mistake, my friend. Mickey Mouse home run. Get short porched, baby. All right, Trout's gonna get a second at bat, hopefully this inning. Oh, yeah, baby, let's get it. No, don't do Trout like that. No, he got Polo grounded. I think my friend is done. All right, let's try another game with Trout. Game number 2 with Trout. Oh, wait, I forgot about something. Imagine that. Me forgetting my Trout jersey. To the gap. Oh, yeah, that'll be an easy double. That's how you get going with Trouty. Oh, Rosarena. Man, we are crushing the baseball right now. Look at us. Oh my, we're gonna have some runners on because Bruzdar got a hit. Let's go, Trouty time right here. Bang! Perfect, perfect. God, his swing is so good, man. His swing is butter. Stadiums like this are just the weirdest ones to play on because it's way too easy to hit, man. Ew, that's disgusting. It just 5,000 elevation like that? Nah, I'm good, dude. This is just terrible. This is just terrible, man. Thank you. All right, we're gonna make it our objective to get Trout up again this game. Oh, did he quit? All right, well, on to another one. All right, believe. I suck. I'm a bot. I should retire. You know what? I'm going to be a full-time MW2 player. It's been fun, YouTube. Baseball. And that first swing, he hits a double. Honestly, you know what? That's just incredible, man. Woo! Okay, can we do this with Mike Trout now, please? That would be splendid. Oh, my goodness. Trout will have a runner on, baby. Let's get it. Why is Mike Trout the guy selling right now? That's gonna go, right? I think that's gonna go, right? Bang! Hey, well, that's another quit. All right, one more game with Trout. This will be the game we go yard, I believe. All right, Trout. It's a hit. We will take the hit. For some reason, I can't get the launch angle with Mike Trout. Okay, for some reason, Trout's the only one that can't get launch angle right now. Okay. I am better. All right, so Trout's up for another time. As you see, this game has gone horrifically. Literally, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. But if Trout hit a home run, it will at least make me feel a little bit better about myself. Nope, I will not feel any sort of better about myself. I'm not happy with this game right now. Hey, listen, Mike Trout is dope. Mike Trout is a very sick card. I'm happy he's in the game. I'm not happy I'm gonna have to play a lot of this mode to get him. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and we'll be back with some more videos later this week. Let me know in the comments what you think about this 99 Trout, and I appreciate you all watching. I'll see you all again on the next video later this week. Deuces.